Hey, you're getting lost in plot. We're back with another quick review for Yellowstone, Season 4, Episode 4. This one is called Winning or Learning. And this was a really well-written episode, again, by Taylor Sheridan. Now, talking about last week's episode, I said I really liked Episode 3 because of the themes. While it didn't move the plot forward, the themes are really strong and well done and written, and the characters did a fantastic job. This week, we're in a different game. This week, we are pushing ahead with the main conflicts. We've got them going all over the place, and we're driving things forward with this fourth episode. So, Jamie might have the most skeletons in his closet of any of these characters. And the storyline going with him this year is going to be testing him where he is weakest, of course, and that is in the loyalty department. So, we get a big reveal about who is behind the attack for the Duttons as well, and that's kind of driving things forward in an interesting twist. So we're looking for those kind of conflicts to boil over and to pick up going into this season. So that's been very good. The other big conflict we're seeing is with Beth, and she's back again in the corporate world, going head to head with another powerful equity firm that's trying to buy up all of Montana. So all these Silicon Valley pricks can come in and have their vacation homes and whatever else. We got a bit of a twist on this one. Beth met her new kind of counterpart, and they started their chess game, but instead of going head-to-head with a direct assault, there's actually an offer on the table, and things might play out a little bit differently than we've seen, which would be good, because this is kind of a retread of the same conflict that we saw in the last season, only with a different person. So if it goes a different way, I think that'll be a strong way forward, something unexpected that would be very good. We also got a little bit of drama in the bunkhouse, and that just goes to the quality of Yellowstone to pay attention to all of its characters, even the supplemental characters on the fringes, and even those guys have story arcs and developments. So we got a good mix-up there and a bit of fighting in the bunkhouse, and if you're going to fight someone, you know what that means. You're going to fight Rip. So that was a good episode there as well, and then Dutton, of course, is employing his strategy to keep his ranch. And this year, it's all about notoriety. You know, you can't be pushed around if everybody knows who you are, if you're well respected and regarded. So Dutton got this idea in his head from a ranch down in Texas where people go from all over the world to see that ranch. They're an attraction. So the value is off the charts. And him up in Montana, nobody knows who they are. So the play is to kind of put themselves on the map, invite that kind of higher attention and higher scrutiny, which is, a blessing and a curse. They're not going to be able to operate in the same ways that they have been in the past if they go into this higher profile position. So the way he's gone about developing that and putting the ranch on the map is through horses. So it's been really interesting to see how that whole business works. Man, it's a tough business. So we're seeing Jimmy kind of taking the forefront on that area to kind of bring that into the story so we can understand how that business works and how it could translate to what we see for the ranch and whether it's going to be a successful business strategy or not, to kind of fend off all the vultures that are trying to pick the bones. But one of the interesting conflicts that still hasn't been really addressed, and it's really the most important, because all the maneuvering and strategies mean nothing if Dutton can't leave his ranch to one of his kids. So he's only got a few options left, and there's a couple non-options there. I mean, can he give it to Jamie? Can he give it to Beth? Can he give it to Casey? So that someone can pass it down generation to generation. So there's a real legacy there. And you've got problems with a few of those options. Jamie, as we know, Beth, as we know. Casey's really the best bet. And as we're seeing, his family is just not doing well on the ranch. So we reach a boiling point and a crossroads there. So it's kind of a tough, uncertain future for Dutton, and he knows it. All of his fighting, all of his positioning won't mean anything unless there's someone there that he can put it in their hands. So this was a strong episode. You're either winning or you're learning. Well done for the fourth episode of the season. Again, we're getting back to our main conflicts and really pushing those forward. We still got a long ways to go on this. So while those thematic episodes are good, you can't have too many of those. You got to get back to your main plot, your main conflict, and that's what we have here. So this is a solid 7 out of 10 for Yellowstone Episode 4. And that's all we've got for this time. We'll be like this quick review. If you did, make sure that you like and subscribe. Check us out on Twitter. We're going to be back with the additional episodes of Yellowstone through the rest of this fourth season, letting you know our thoughts So we will see you guys on the next one.